Woohoo! Welcome to Week 9's installment of the Choo League Live. I'm your host and general manager, Martine. Let's get right into it, shall we? In our feature matchup this week, we saw someone choke. Don't worry though, he's fine. We watched as Puff passed the champ in the standings and once again claimed our top point scorer of the week category. In a major bye week, Puff Pass's running backs were the studs. Just when you thought it was a wide receivers league, PPP showed you 3 running backs each finding the end zone twice this week. And that's with Nick Chubb on a bye week. Puff Run continues to have another tough matchup next week and yet another huge game. Now that baseball has ended, and as our second Hoagie Fest ends, we must celebrate the return of Hoagie B! He wasn't just $6, he was looking like $100. Had Lamar gotten those tutties last night, he may have topped the charts and been the highest point scorer. Led by an unbelievable over 200 yards from scrimmage and 5 touchdowns on the day, Joe Mixon. Even Joe couldn't believe it. He was mixing it up out there. Just kidding, it was the same over and over. Devontae Adams also with a standout performance, reminding us that he's still elite, even if his team is elite at losing. In other news around the league, it was a field day for Team Tits as he outlasted a legendary performance from Justin Fields, who set the single-game QB rushing record with 178 yards. Team Tits was once again led by Sir Patrick and his Night Juju, taking the lead in fantasy win late into Sunday night's game to beat the Budfather. Matthew and his team got a win, scoring less than 100 points again. Between Matthew, his team, and Smoothie Bulls, there were 12 players scoring less than 10 points in this one. Yuck! And lastly, Butthole surfed to another victory this week, defeating the Rocks Bros. Jalen Hurts, Dallas Goedert, and Tyreek Hill continued to get it done for TBS, who now finds himself in second place and on a 3-game heater. As we look forward into next week's matchups, we have another primetime game. First and second place going head-to-head once more. Butthole Surfers is going after Puff Pass. Check in next week to see how one of them fails. That's it for your Week 9 recap of the Choo League Live. Best of luck on all your parlays and games next week, fellas. Yours truly, your general manager, Martine.